Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Robert Urban, and I want to establish a channel dedicated to reversing type 2 diabetes. There are two questions. Can you reverse type 2 diabetes, and how do you do it? And that's what the channel is going to be about. Let me tell you my story. 2 years ago, I came down with the diagnosis of type 2 diabetes. It wasn't diabetes. It wasn't out of the blue. My blood sugar had been uh, elevated. It would go up about 1 unit per year for the last 30 years. And so I wasn't totally surprised. I was just disappointed that all my concerted efforts didn't work. I tried diets and exercise and that sort of thing. So I was able to get onto a comprehensive program. And as I would tell you, it's important to stay on that program because you don't cure these blood sugar problems, particularly if you revert to your habits that got you there in the first place. So it's a big comprehensive problem. It can be done. We're not curing type 2 diabetes, we're reversing it. But I'm dedicated to that. So I'm creating a channel. You may want to subscribe to my channel and get videos, my new videos as they come out. There's a lot of good stuff. It's good for health, things like sleeping and eating, but you can come along, but always read the description of every video because I want my videos to be evergreen. Therefore, if I need to change the information, let's say as assuredly, I think in a year there'll be better information, perhaps a series or webinar, and I'll put that information in the description. You can read it and you can mine it because it is not just a simple simple behavioral approach. It involves some discussion. Now, I have found a webinar series called Diabetes Essentials, and it's like you sat down with a doctor and his group. But it would be like a team approach to informing you and giving you some help with your type 2 diabetes. And that video series, uh, Diabetes Essential, is 6 to 8 hours long with dozens of presenters presenting their ideas. And there's new stuff all the time, and I look forward to the more new stuff, and I'll pass it along in the form of videos. Now, do not change your healthcare regimen when without consulting with your healthcare provider. That's just not to be done. There are dangers, particularly looking at the general population. And so why? Because people have said that the number one reason people want to get off of with type 2 diabetes, they want to get off their medications. Well, you need to have a healthcare provider that's on board with what you're doing. So consult with that healthcare provider. If he's not on board with things like ketones and uh, intermittent fasting, then you may want to change or low carb diet. These are some things you can query your provider, and if they're not on board with the poo-poo or just dismiss it, then you may want to make some changes there. But I'll leave that up to you. So for now, subscribe to my channel, and we'll get started with our videos. So yes, you can. That's the message. Yes, you can reverse type 2 diabetes. You can keep it off, but you have to be on a comprehensive program. And Diabetes Essentials is a great program for informing you about the many issues and things you might consider doing.